Hello students, today we will discuss about concept from sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The first concept is structure of a flower. Introduction. Flowers are the organs of sexual reproduction as they produce gametes by meiosis. Famous scientists Linnaeus, Gaspard Bahin, Goethe, and de Condell described flower as a modified stem. Though the flowers may differ in color, size, and arrangement, the basic pattern may remain the same. Parts of a flower. Pedicel. It is defined as a stalk of the flower is called a pedicel. So here in this photograph, see the base of the flower having long, a slender portion, tube-like portion. This is called as a stalk of the flower, that is pedicel. Based on the pedicel, the flowers are of two types. They are pedicellate flowers, defined as flowers with pedicel, are called pedicellate flowers. Examples: hibiscus, rose, etc. Another type, sessile flowers, defined as flowers without pedicel, are called sessile flowers. Examples: Perianth, saffron, etc. Bract. Flowers develop in the axil of a specialized leaves called bract. So here in this photograph, observe the arrow mark movement. This part is called a stem, and this part of the flower is called as a pedicel or stalk of the flower. This pedicel arises from the axil of the specialized leaf. It is called bract. Another part, bracteole. The small leaf-like structures present on the pedicel are called bracteoles. So this is the pedicel of the flower. On this pedicel, these leaf-like structures are called bracteole. Sides of the flower: anterior side, posterior side. Let's define these sides. Anterior side, the bract side of the flower is called anterior side. The mother axis side of the flower is called posterior side. Let's observe the photograph. So the surface of the flower, which is facing towards the bract, is called anterior side. The surface of the flower, which is facing towards the mother axis, that is the stem region, is called posterior side. Thalamus. Other names of thalamus are receptacle, torus. Thalamus is defined as It is a swollen apical part of the pedicel. Let observe in the photograph. So this is the pedicel part of the flower, and this region is apical region. So the swollen portion of this region is called as thalamus. Thalamus contains node and condensed internodes. From the nodes, modified leaves called floral leaves or floral parts are developed. Floral leaves or floral parts are arranged in the form of whorls at the nodes. Floral leaves or floral parts. In a typical flower, 4 floral leaves are present. They are calyx, corolla, andrecium, gynoecium or pistil. All these 4 parts we can observe in this photograph. Calyx. Outermost or first whorl of the flower is called calyx. It consists of sepals, and these sepals are green or leaf-like structures. Let's see in the photograph. So this is a flower bud, and these green colored leaf-like structures are called as the sepals. These sepals protect the flower bud. Corolla. It is second whorl of the flower. It consists of petals. Petals are brightly colored and may have fragrance or smell. So we can see in this photograph, this bright colored portion of the flower is called as petals. And these petals helps in cross pollination by attracting insects due to presence of bright color and production of fragrance. Andrecium. It is third whorl of the flower. Andrecium is a male reproductive part of the flower. It consists of stamens, and each stamen is a modified leaf or microsporophyll. Each stamen has 2 parts. First one, filament. It is a long, slender stalk that carries food and water to the anther. Second part, anther. It is a bi-lobed structure present in the tip of the filament. Anther produces pollen grains or microspores. Gynoecium or pistil. It is innermost whorl of the flower. Gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the flower. It consists of carpels. Each carpel has 3 parts. They are stigma, topmost part that receives pollen grains during pollination. Style. It forms the neck of the carpel. Ovary. It is a swollen basal part of the carpel. It contains 1 or more ovules. These ovules are also considered as future seeds. Essential floral parts. Floral parts which are essential due to formation of male and female gametes. They are andrecium, gynoecium. Non-essential floral parts. Floral parts which are not involved in the formation of gametes. They are calyx, corolla. Complete flower. Flower with all the floral parts such as calyx, corolla, andrecium and gynoecium. Such flowers are called as complete flowers. Examples: China rose or hibiscus, datura, etc. Incomplete flower. Flower in which any one of the floral part is absent is called incomplete flower. See in this photograph, there are two flowers are given, female flower and male flower. In female flower, male reproductive part andrecium is absent. In male flower, female reproductive part called gynoecium is absent. Examples: cucumber, papaya, etc. Perianth. Calyx and corolla together called as perianth. Okay student, and another concept we can discuss in the next part. Thank you.